And tonight, a grand decision 2020. A clash of monarchical proportions. The first and only candidates debate for the first ever Grand Earl of Charity, Maine election.
I'm Mary Smith St. Cloud, and I am the moderator for our debate tonight. I'm coming to you live from the parking lot of the Sprout Next Door restaurant, now with new, less top-heavy water glasses. Being broadcast on WMTW Channel 8, the best local news coverage and most accurate 7-day forecast and simulcast on AM 1080 WBCR, the only station for local Beaumont County news and talk. Gentlemen, I believe Charidians are familiar with these two candidates, so I'm going to move directly to the rules that both campaigns have agreed to for this debate. 1. Candidates will have 2 uninterrupted minutes to respond to a question posed to them. I do have the power to override either candidate's microphone with a clown horn sound effect in order to enforce this rule. Each candidate has been given my list of questions weeks in advance, so there is no reason for either side to be unprepared. As a point of order, I am not a resident of Charity and cannot vote in this election. This debate is being sponsored by Brown's Food and Stuff, and each candidate must identify their favorite product that they purchased there at some point during this debate. Otherwise, they have agreed to drop out of the race. So, without further ado, Mr. Boomer, the first question goes to you. Mr. Boomer, why do you want all ice fisher people to get cancer and die?
Well, first of all, Mary, I just want to say thank you to you for moderating this very important, the word for it is right on the tip of my tongue now. They call this a debate. A debate. Now, I'm talking, Donald. Are you interrupting already?
What's my name?
Donald Pagan.
I'm surprised you remembered that.
And Uncle Buck Boomer has got a mind that's like a steel cage.
Uncle, huh? There he goes again.
Now, I want to answer Mary's amazing question. But Mary, can you please tell me it again, because I forgot.
Mr. Pagan, this question is for you. How many white tiger pelts do you own and use as paper towels in your multi-million-dollar mansion?
Now, Mary, you are a wonderful woman, but obviously this kind of question shows how biased you are. This is a joke.
Excuse me?
This is a joke. Why would you ask me such a question about with all your bias in there, talking about white tigers? What happened to the black ones? What happened to the Hispanic ones? Why do we got to be talking about the white ones?
Talk about race every time. It's always talking about the race, whether they're a Japanese lantern
go jump in a fishing hole.
Gentlemen.
Jump in a fishing hole.
I support fishermen and not get... Oh, that was the question I didn't answer. It was about cancer.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, your steel cage got a couple holes in it there, Buck. Now, multi-million-dollar mansion. Why wouldn't you want someone in a multi-million-dollar mansion to be your Grand Earl? We're talking about lots of space to do work, important work for the people, important work that's going to help lower your taxes and not raise them, like this joker over here.
There he goes again. Lies. All lies and malarkey.
Mr. Boomer, please state for the record if you are, in fact, a genuine uncle, and if so, what are the names of your nephews and nieces?
Now, your name is slipping my mind already here.
That's not the only thing that's slipping, folks.
I don't understand what that is a reference to, but Mary, that's
you can't get an erection, Buck. You can't get an erection.
Mr.
That's what
Boomer.
we're talking about here.
I'll show you my erection later if that'll
Mr.
shut you
Boomer,
up.
Mr. Boomer,
Did that shut you up?
Mr.
Are you
Pagan.
hearing this, folks?
Will that shut you
Yes.
up, Donald Pagan?
Yes, I am
He's
hearing
crazy.
this, and you
He's
both
crazy.
need to stop,
He just
gentlemen.
sexually assaulted me right here.
If I had a nickel for every time Donald Pagan, I watched him at a town council meeting grabbing some woman's ass or whipping his dick out, boy, I would
Oh,
be
my
as rich
word,
as
you
him.
can't
I have
use
my
those
own
words
mansion
on
and my
this
own
program.
white tiger pelts. Now,
Yeah,
I think
you'd
I
like
was
that, wouldn't you, Buck?
answering a
Gentlemen.
question about how I'm your uncle, Mary. Now, Mary, I remembered your
Mary,
name.
did you hear that? Is he your
I am
uncle?
your-
Is he
I
your
am
uncle?
your uncle.
I'm going to walk off this stage
Donald.
if you are related to this man. This is insane. The
I
bias
can
Donald-
assure
is
you I am
insane.
not a resident
I
of
am
Mary.
your
Mainstream
uncle,
media,
too.
The mainstream media is insanely biased.
You could say I'm everyone's uncle because that's how I approach politics. It's all about relationships, you see.
Yeah, you're a real
And it's
ladies'
all-
man, Buck.
all
Asking
about
me
no-
to sit on your dick over there.
You
No,
cannot
what I
use that
mean
word,
is
sir.
that it's all about relationships. And if you were a half decent person, you would understand, Donald, that relationships are the heart of politics. And the next Grand Earl should be the kind of person that relates to everyone as if they were family.
Right. And then sexually assault. them.
Inappropriate, sir.
That's the kind of uncle you are, Uncle Buck.
Mr. Pagan, you've made multiple statements calling out Chinese communist propaganda and Japanese communist propaganda. Please explain the difference between the two and why you believe either are harmful.
Mary, I can't believe that you asked this question. It just shows your insane bias right now. If you didn't notice, it's ease and ease. They're both the same. They're both communist. They're both propaganda. Of course it's harmful. I mean, you right now. I mean, have you gotten, you probably got that list of questions there from your ease friends, wherever they are, in their little hippy dippy compound over there. And I don't appreciate that question because I'll tell you the difference. The difference is this is America. This is a democracy. We don't have any of this communist bullshit, soy boy, fucking
Sir,
shit.
you absolutely cannot use those words on this program.
So, is that enough of a difference for you there, Mary?
Donald, I don't think you've answered the question now. I think you need to actually answer the question about what is harmful
Oh,
about
I'm
this
sorry. I'm sorry. Would you like to go sit by Mary there, Uncle Buck Boomer? Maybe she can make a comment about your wang there too.
Sir.
Why don't you just go down there and why don't you just get it over with?
I think that you should actually. Floridians deserve to know.
I would just like everyone
what
to know
about
that
communism from China or
Uncle Buck Boomer's pants
Japan.
right now are off. His pants are not on.
Now that's a lie. It's all
the radio-
malarkey. My
All right,
pants are
gentlemen,
on right
gentlemen,
here.
That's
Look
quite
down,
enough.
Buck. Look.
I'm looking.
Yeah, you have no pants on. This is ridiculous.
I can assure you he is fully clothed.
I mean, for all you radio listeners out there, this is the kind of man
It's
that
a
you're
lie.
gonna get.
It's a lie.
I'm literally
a
streaming you
lie.
online right now with my phone.
It's a lie. It's a lie. It's all lies. All he does is lie. He opens his mouth and nothing but lies fall out.
Hey,
It's all
you
a
know
bunch
what?
of malarkey.
I don't even care if this gets
Look.
clown horned. This is ridiculous.
Oh, it's getting
Look.
clown horn.
And you
Look.
know what? By the
Wearing
way,
pants
this
right
is what
now.
I like best at Brown's Food and
Khaki
Stuff.
pants.
Let me tell you, it's a belt. And you know why? Because it keeps your pants up in public like a good, upstanding, red-blooded American. Unlike my friend here, who apparently hates belts and all the whole leather industry, which is insane. I can't believe that
Leather?
he intends to shut down the entire leather industry
Huh?
and no one's allowed to have any belts. That's going to
Huh?
really increase the amount of
Leather?
sexual assaults that are going to be happening
I
here
don't
in
know what
Charity.
he's talking about.
Anyone
I
going to keep
don't
their
know
pants
anything
up
about
a
leather.
belt. This is insane. This is insane, Mary.
Belts.
Mary, I can't believe you're clown horning me like that. That's insane. This is so biased. This is
I'm going to
biased.
do it
This is
to both of
insanely
you.
biased.
I'm
Just keep
lost
it
and
up.
confused about the belts, but I can tell you,
Not surprised.
without any doubt in my mind, that these khaki pants, I purchased them at LL Bean. And that's where they came from, and that is where I got them. And I put them on this morning, one leg at a time, just like all of you out there listening. Listen and look, folks, I'm just like you. I put my pants on every morning, one leg at a time.
Buck, I got a question for you.
And I'm going to be
How many
here for
legs
you as
do you
your...
have? How many legs you have there, Buck?
Huh?
How many legs do you have?
What kind of question is that?
How many? Give me a number, Buck.
Well, two, just like everyone else in
Had to think
America.
about it a bit there, huh? Had to think about it. Okay, Boomer. Okay, Boomer.
Mr. Boomer, video has surfaced showing you licking trees without a mask on, confirmed to be infected with Japanese lanternfly larvae by local Chiridian botanists. Why?
Now, Mary, I'm grateful that you asked me this question because I want to talk to you all about licking. Licking my favorite ice cream from Brown's Food and Stuff, which is Rocky Road. Now, my opponent
right now, Rocky Road. You want
opponent,
someone to be your
Donald
grand
Pagan.
pearl,
2
that
minutes,
their favorite ice cream
uninterrupted, sir. Uninterrupted.
is Rocky Road.
Uninterrupted.
Rocky fucking Road.
Sir.
He probably knows very
Watch your
little about
language,
Rocky
please.
Road, whereas I know you out there listening care about it a great deal. And I know it's important to you because I know relationships matter. And then what really matters is what's important not to my rich friends like Donald, who only cares about his rich buddies at the golf course in the sand trap, out of touch with the regular Joe. I know you. I know you like Rocky Road. And I love Rocky Road from Brown's Food and Stuff, which is a great place. Local business. Probably needs to change its lighting so that it's up to the standards of the Green New Deal. But once he does that, fine establishment where you can go and buy Rocky Road and probably other food.
Now, Buck, I thought you'd want a more tree-like ice cream.
What?
Since you're out there licking the trees and stuff.
I don't understand where these accusations keep coming from about licking trees. I've redirected the question to what matters to Americans, and that's where I'll leave it.
Well, I'll just tell you, Mary, he's got lantern flies completely invading his body. That's the only answer.
Oh my
the only
Lord.
answer. And we've had that confirmed by good botanists, the best botanists in the world. The best.
Not sure how to respond.
They're good people. Mary.
I'm sure they
Very
are.
fine people.
Well, this question is for both of you. The EPA has opened a new facility in the local area that was considered controversial by some due to its unusual level of secrecy and use of federal eminent domain to obtain the land. What is your stance on this federal facility, and why should Chiridians feel the same? Mr. Pagan, you are first.
Oh, this was really simple, Mary. Anything with a federal level of wages and employment is welcome in this town. We need jobs. We need good paying jobs. And when I'm Grand Earl,
Now, on that,
I'm
we
gonna
agree.
have
Uninterrupted,
plenty
sir. Thank you.
of these kind of things coming into town. What do we need to know why the government wants to do whatever it wants to do with its squirrels and snakes and saving all the mice and whatever crap? Who cares?
No.
If they're going to pay people, $60, $70 an hour to do it, you're welcome in this town. Really simple, Mary.
Now, on some of that, we do agree. Donald Pagan and I do agree on some of that stuff, but I will say that when the feds came to our town council and invited us to come and tour the facility, well, I remember in great detail that day. It was a very good day. I had oatmeal for breakfast with banana slices on it, and then they took us to the facility where no one's allowed to go. So it was really special that we got to go there, and no one pulled their genitalia out that day. So that was good. What was I supposed to be talking about again?
What? You can't say dick. You can't say dick.
No, you can't.
What?
You want to know about why the research facility is a good thing? Okay. Well, they real top science being done there now. They say it has. He's talking about the squirrels, but he knows just as well as I do that the whale songs are really being used to talk to the dead and to bring back the dead, or maybe they weren't really dead to begin with. I don't quite get the science behind it. The top-rate science.
You're crazy.
And there was also, I also support the work with the animals that they were doing to have those squirrels running the messages up to Canada to tell them about the research, I think, is what they were telling them about up there and across the border. And, I think there was something about and I always listen to scientists and experts, unlike Donald, but when they had the floating brains in tanks and St. Doug is my hero, and we all know that it's more important than whale migration patterns is being able to talk to the dead and our loved ones who have gone before us, and they promise us that
where's that
what happened in 1985 won't happen again, and assured us that the council had nothing to worry about. And I know that top-rate science is going to result in results now. And I love charity, and I love all Americans, and I value and honor the great sacrifices I saw there, all the pain and suffering of those losing their toenails and their fingernails and their skin being flayed off, and they make a noble sacrifice for the greater good, of course, and I support that very much. I think all Charidians should support that. Something about the radioactive fence or something or other that keeps out some pet project of keeping out the Mexicans or something, but I didn't quite understand that part either, which is okay. I don't have to understand everything. That's what they tell me every day. But I had a banana again somewhere on the tour. I remember that detail, and then
where did you get so many bananas?
This is a good part of it. Is look out, hey, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, you better look out. You better look out. You don't know what's coming for you. How about right, Donald?
I've got to go meet my white tiger.
We are currently experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by. We are currently experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by. We are currently experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.